Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is David. I create contents about flights, hotels and experiences around the world. I upload a new video every Friday, Australian Eastern Standard Time. In today's video, I'll be flying a red-eye flight from Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam to Tokyo Haneda on Japan's largest airline, ANA, in business class on their Boeing 787-9 aircraft. ANA has dedicated check-in lanes with carpets for the elite passengers as well as business class and Starline Gold members. Even at an outstation port like Ho Chi Minh City, ANA's contracted check-in agents were extremely efficient, professional and friendly. Business class passengers have access to the Saigonnais lounge at Tan Son Nhat Airport. The lounge has a very striking design, cleverly portraying the traditional elements of Vietnam through the giant conical hat that is the centerpiece of the entire space. There are also various types of seating options available. I was there when it was dark, but in another visit in the past, the large windows provided ample amount of natural lights and a good view of the tarmac, making this a good location for plane spotters. On the wall are displays of mannequins in the ao dai, the Vietnamese traditional dress. It looks cool, but can sometimes feel a bit off, as if someone is looking down at you while you're trying to relax. Food and drink wise, there are a lot of choices of Vietnamese dishes in addition to the Western options. There's also a hot soup dish, a vegetarian corner, lots of fresh vegetables, fruit and dessert options. There are also water, juices, soft drinks, beer, or choice each of red and white wines, as well as some basic spirits. There are also tea, coffee, hot water, lemon slices and a coffee machine. This is a friendly reminder to click that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. It will help the channel grow and allow me to create more contents and experiences in the future. Thank you very much. There is also a shower available. It is especially helpful given the late departure and the hot and humid weather that is Ho Chi Minh City. There are some basic amenities provided, but I recommend you bring your own towel as the one provided to me has seen better days. Let's board the plane. Our rider will take me to Tokyo today is a 5-year-old Boeing 787-9 registration Juliet Alpha 8907 Alpha that was delivered new in July 2018. I'm in seat 4C, a window seat that is closer to the aisle. There are 40 business class seats in a stacker 1-to-1 configuration. ANA has opted for alternating rows being either closer to the window or closer to the aisle. Aisle seats therefore have less privacy than window seats. Already at the seats are a set of amenity kits, slippers, pillows, a blanket and a bottle of water. To your left will be the remote control for the entertainment system, a light, USB charging port, a universal power socket, literature holder, You also find a large tabletop that is good for placing a laptop if trying to work or watching your own movie. The seat control are also conveniently placed for ease of access. A cold hook is also available. One criticism of the seat is the lack of enclosed storage spaces for your belongings. There's literally no enclosed space that I can find to store my belongings other than the tabletop, in which thing can easily fly away during takeoff and landing. Compared to my recent flights on Singapore Airlines and Cathay Pacific, the business class seats have much more storage options that you can conveniently place your phone, wallet or passport in. Overall, the design of the seat is more utilitarian rather than being flashy or fashionable. They are functional, but rather boring and too clinical. Sometimes, it feels as if I'm sitting in a chair at a dentist's office rather than an upmarket experience that marks the beginning of a great holiday. Announcements are made in Japanese and English with a pre-recorded safety announcement in Vietnamese as well.
Sequencer is Masako. Please let us know if you need any assistance and we hope that you enjoy the flight with us. We will now explain the safety features of this aircraft.
Pay attention to the following safety instructions. 手荷物は重ねないように座席の上の物入れ、または前の座席の下に収納してください。手荷物は滑り出る恐れがあります。Please place your baggage in the overhead compartment.
Our flight path today takes us north out of Vietnam, passing Taiwan on our way to Tokyo. The flight time on this route averages 5.5 hours. Let's take a look inside the amenity kit. There is a pair of earplugs, eye mask, mouthwash, face mask and toothbrush, all placed in this cute but unbranded drawstring bag. Another criticism that I have is the amount of plastic that were disposed at the end of the flight. Everything was wrapped in plastic. I mean, literally everything. Look at this. While the seat is rather unattractive, all that is forgiven when the service begins. Japanese carriers are famous for their onboard service, and this flight crew was no exception. We begin with an Amuse-bouche service after takeoff. I love it how after pouring a drink, the flight attendant took the effort to turn the can so that the brand faces the passengers. It's a little thing, but marks a great service.
Thank you so much.
I enjoyed the edamame, dried fruits and cheeses with a nice glass of champagne and A&A's original citrus kaboshu. It was so refreshing. Due to this flight being a red-eye flight that takes off around 11 PM local time, no formal meal service is served after taking off so that passengers can maximize their sleep. With the only formal meal service served around 1 hour from landing into Tokyo. Having said that, light dishes are available to order at any time. I ordered a bowl of Japanese udon noodles garnished with mixed vegetables and shrimp tempura. It was very delicious, and then tempura remained crunchy despite being prepared on the plane. I was actually really impressed. I have attached a drink menu for your perusal. ANA publishes both food and drink menu on all their flights on their website. You can select your route and download the menu in advance if you're curious about the options available on board. There are Japanese sake, shochu, champagne, various red and white wine options together with a big list of non-alcoholic drinks. You are certainly not going to be thirsty on this flight. Also available are accompaniments for hot beverages including ANA's original chocolates as well as the special collaboration chocolate by ANA and Japanese famed chocolatier Maison Cacao. When turned into a bed, the seat becomes a flat surface that measures approximately 53 cm wide and 189 cm long. It's about 10 cm shorter than some other airlines, however the foot cubby is quite spacious, unlike some other seats. Each seat comes with a plush pillow, a blanket and a mattress pad which help make sleeping more comfortable. However, in my particular seat, there is quite an annoying bump when the seat is in lie flat mode. The bum protrudes into my back when the seat is turned flat all the way, and this has made sleeping a bit uncomfortable, and I actually had to adjust it a couple of degrees up so that the bum would go away, but that means I no longer have a lie flat bed. I also had to use an extra blanket as a mattress padding to try to make it more comfortable. At first I thought it was a faulty seat, but on my return flight in a different seat in a completely different row, the same thing happened. I suspect it was a problem with the design. Entertainment wise, it was pretty comprehensive. While it's not the largest by any stretch, but there are movies, audio, CNN, Sport 24 and NHK Live TV. The movie selection also has many subcategories with a good range of new releases and Hollywood titles to keep you entertained on your journey. Wi-Fi is available for purchase with plans ranging from $6.95 for 30 minutes of browsing to a full flight plan for $21.95. About 1 hour prior to landing, the lights in the cabin would turn on and a post-nap comfort meal was served. I chose the Japanese option with an egg tofu starter, grilled sea bass and steamed rice for mains, miso soup and fruits for dessert. It was light, tasty and refreshing. I also ordered a sake upon recommendation of the lovely flight attendants. It was really refreshing and paired so well with the fish. ANA's onboard dining experience is curated by a group of famed Japanese chefs and connoisseurs. The lavatory is a standard Boeing 787 lavatory. It was very clean and tidy throughout the flight. Being a Japanese carrier, ANA has outfitted a bidet to the toilet as well. Also provided are some basic amenities like a toothbrush, mouthwash and wet wipes. In conclusion, I came off the flight with a mixed feeling. On the one hand, I was impressed with the onboard service, the food, and the general attentiveness and professionalism of the flight crew. Nonetheless, the experience is marred by the less than ideal hardware, particularly the seat, which is where it's most important. For some, the ability to get a good night's sleep while traveling is worth more than the food or drops of expensive wine or sake. In that regards, ANA failed to achieve with this product. I know the newer ANA, the Room Business Class product, is massively better, but as of writing this script, they currently fly that seat on only 15 Boeing 777-300ERs, which represent about 7% of their current fleet. And these planes only fly to a limited number of destinations from Tokyo, namely London, New York, San Francisco, and seasonally Chicago. So for the vast majority of ANA's flight, passengers will be sitting in one of these staggered seats. I would not actively avoid flying them, but it would not also be the first thing that is on top of my mind when someone asks for a recommendation of a business class product either. With that, thank you so much for watching thus far and goodbye. I'll see you next time in Tokyo with a full-length food tour video.